Ashidu, Ashitu, my vibrations, every baka. May your mind, bucks, and souls be all. May your armors be sound. May your buckers be leavened off the ground. When we keep to the breath, the orth, the moth, or the seon, the soul, raw arms, them guides, and keeps you all. I am Matata, Ela Se El Se I, the Kara Seta on. Christ Story Chaplain. I am Truth Awareness, True Talk. I'm a part of the greatest transfer of Ma'el, that's intelligence, Samanology to Ongodu. This is sound logic. And with all that, being a fool is absolutely your choice to raise Ray 1802. Go to Google, go to Apple, download the Kagadora, go to savbysound.com, gzeus.com, that's GESOOS.com. Go to ArminRa.com to check out and buy some merch. We gotta wear what the devil fear. Alright? So we got another video that I'm putting out there, public notice. Dual intentions. Number one, to put it out there in the ethers, was representing all the souls and indirectly the humans that are going to rely on the soul's success. Because I know you're all going to be under the skirts and the pants and the shelter. Right? When I do my videos and I correct things, it represents a conscious soul that knows adverse to the Draconians' narrative, to what the Draconians want you to believe is law of thought. Okay, I speak for sound. All else speaks for the word. Okay, that is the written law that is going digital. Okay, so we got a couple of big spells that I want to first start off, right, with the naming, the renaming of Three Eye Atlas. Okay, we're not calling it Three Eye Atlas. If you call it Three Eye Atlas, then you want what Three Eye Atlas means. Number one, the three represents Ayahuasca. Okay, it represents the AI. Okay, it represents an artificial construct. Okay, you got that? It represents what you'd call an realm. Okay, not a realm, an realm. Remember, RA is radiance. Okay, for the lower language, you'd call this love. Okay, AR is opposite of radiance, meaning it doesn't give radiance. So that means it must take radiance. Okay, so that would be the Arabs, because they are anti-Ra, absent of Ba. That's the code, people. Okay? I've done some work. I've consulted the Ba'ama and Ra Council. And I've been given authority to release the sound for the calling, to ensure that you will see a difference. Baka Ata El Seta. Baka Eta El Seta. That means, it translates to your pitiful language, English, the element of say is thought. Okay? Do you see the profoundness? The element of say is thought. I keep telling you. You guys think Tahuti was a scribe? You think Jesus was good with words? Muhammad? Compare their works to mine. Go back 20 years. Go back to now. I don't deal in fiction, folks. Okay? I don't deal with ghost writers, folks. You understand that? You understand, folks? Baka omata el seta. The element of say is thought. Okay, you got the red Seon. It's Ra. Beaming. Okay? This is a mineral. You understand? There's minerals and gases that are traveling, being sent. Okay? These are spores. Okay? They know this. These are spores. Okay? This directly contributes to your molecular structure. Okay? So they're set up to try to harness all of this stuff. Okay? You got that? They know that you're going to be charged. And so they want to be able to have their monitoring systems on you so you will not activate. Okay? There's a woman on here that speaks a lot about this. You know, she's great at what she does. I should pull her name up, but it doesn't really matter. But at the end of the day, nobody, okay, even her, they're not educated to deal with sound. Okay? They're trained to combat sound. You understand that, peeps? Okay? Everybody is coming through the word. Even if you're a soul, you got to go through your religion called the word. Okay? Everybody is managing dead things to live, to gain life. Okay? They're exchanging dead things for sound. Okay? Your dead symbols. You're taking those symbols and you are giving back sounds that they tell you to say. They're trying to make you believe these letters and numbers have value that you already don't have to give. Okay? I'm trying to calibrate us, people. Okay, this is what we need. There's one thing about knowing what's coming, but there's a lot more value in knowing what to do about it and what you should do about it. Okay? And right now, the big mantra should be, you know, my body, my soul, my mind, my choice. Okay? To voice my eligibility for everlasting life. That's what should be running through your head right now. My mind, my body, my soul, my choice. Okay? To choose everlasting on, which is life. All right? So we're not calling anything Apophis. We're not calling anything 3i Atlas. It's Baka Aita. El Seta. Okay? And the lesson for you, okay? Because this is what's coming. Okay? The element of say is thought. Okay? I'm trying to give you Seondu logic. Okay? That you call sound logic. Okay? I know all you guys. Everything from AI and everything is just scooping everything I got going. Okay? Scooping it all up. Okay? This pirate mentality is done, I'm telling you. Okay? You're fucking yourselves. You're not dealing with source like this now. You got to break your habits. When you just think it's much easier for you to take than it is to look at what you're taking in the face and say thank you. Right? This is the problem with how you're wired. You actually live for fake shit. You want fakeness. You want it. Okay, it's totally opposite from my reality. I want sound shit. I don't want any flabby, weak shit. Okay, I want real deal. Okay, or I should say real Edel. Okay, I could speak Tongodu straight, and I'm gonna start soon. Okay, and you guys are not even gonna be even able to be near my frequency, and you all know this soon. Okay, and then you guys will be running and jumping and oh fuck. You know, I'm telling you, peeps, please. Okay, it shouldn't be this difficult. It really shouldn't. Okay, it really shouldn't. All right. So before I just went 9 minutes over something that I didn't even want to talk about, but I'm going to recover right now because You see this word mandatory? We're going to listen to how it's said.
Mandatory.
Okay, you got that? Mandatory. It's mandatory. Listen again.
Mandatory.
Okay, you got that? It's spelled D-A, but it's leaning towards D, but it's okay. It's the same shit. Okay? So now when we get mandatory, we get man, detached from breath, thinking, agreeing with Ra. Okay, so when you're a Tory, that means you agree with the thinking of Ra. So you know how they have Tories in politics and all that shit? I'm keep telling you. Okay, they're masking the authority of sound. You understand that? And this is what they're going away because they can't do it anymore. So this is why governments, everything is changing because the real voice and source is here and coming and continuing to come. Okay? So you got to go with source. You got to go with what these draconians are afraid of. Okay? Please. Okay? So this is what mandatory means. Okay? So mandatory means that you are considered or you choose to be in disagreeable with the thoughts of Ra. You understand that? Okay? That's mandatory, people. Okay? Remember. So you have a choice. Okay? But if they believe they want you to be, it's your choice, okay? But the word for mandatory means you are without the thoughts of Ra. You understand? So if you're without the thoughts of Ra, it means you don't belong to Ra. Okay? You don't belong to Ra. All right? Let's move down. Noise. Okay? They're training you how to make noise. Everything you do, everything you say, doesn't matter. You're making noise. You're not making any sound sense. Okay, you're working with senseless shit and you're literally trying to make sense out of shit. It can't work. Okay, it could never work. You're working with letters and symbols and dead shit. Never work. I work with movement. Okay, so noise means no. No is off. It's the opposite of on. Okay, you have I, which is the soul man. Okay, you have S, which equals say. You have E, which equals entity. Okay, so noise means you're a soul person with no say. Okay, with no say. Okay, that's what noise means. As much as screaming and yelling, it means you have no say. That's what the code means. Doesn't mean what you're doing isn't doing anything. It means this is what the code means. So as long as they can say you're making noise, they're not moving. Everything is governed by the ether. They're tricking you how to fall in line against the ether, so you're punishing yourself. Okay, let's move down to the word sound now. Okay, that's no better. Okay, the word sound is no better. Okay, because it means sow, undo. You understand me? So this means you're sowing and what is going to undo the work of Ra. You understand? So we just say, okay? Or we say shua. Okay, shua is how you would say because you're moving the breath. Okay? If you are moving breath, then that's all authority because you're the source of life. They can't take away from you need to learn the rules. They can't take away. You need to learn the language so you can speak the language. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm a soul, I'm a soul." You need to walk and act and practice. Okay? You're running out of time to be in practice. You got to come to True Talk. Saved by Sound, Jesus.com.